Hi everyone, thank you guys so much for joining me today on the mat. My name is Alyssa. You are in for a full body Pilates workout today. Woo! That's how our legs are going to be at the end of this workout. But don't be scared. We'll get through it. We're going to power through. We're going to be strong and resilient, and we got it. Okay, we got this. We got this in the bag. Whoop. Like I said, today is going to be a full body Pilates workout. Again, my name is Alyssa. If this is your first time here with me, thank you guys so much for joining in. I do Pilates at home workouts here. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe. Maybe give this video a thumbs up. Maybe comment down below something that you liked. Maybe you were really feeling the burn. And so just go ahead and let me know and seeing if you guys want to go ahead and do more of these workouts. I can do whatever you guys would like to do and prefer, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, full body, maybe targeted for the glutes. So just go ahead and let me know down below in the comment section. The equipment that I'm going to be utilizing today is a yoga block, a resistance band, and then also a set of 3-pound dumbbells. If you don't have a yoga block, you don't have to utilize the yoga block for today's class. You're more than welcome to also go ahead and just maybe utilize a book. Resistance band, you don't have to utilize a resistance band. And then for the dumbbells, you guys can always go ahead, if you don't have that, go ahead and grab some soda cans, water bottles, Stanley cups. They're really heavy. I don't know how people walk around with them. It's literally so heavy in my wrist. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it, shall we? So we're going to go ahead and begin at the back of our mats. Our feet are going to be planted down underneath our hips here. They're going to be in line. You can go ahead and place one hand over your heart, one hand over your stomach. You can close your eyes if you so choose. Go ahead and take a nice big deep breath in. Exhale. Let it all go. Go ahead and take another nice big inhale here. Feeling those rib cages expand. Exhale. Feeling them relax. Taking a few breaths at your own cadence as you inhale all the positive, exhale any negativity, anything that is weighing you down, rolling the shoulders out of those necks, showing up however you need to today on your mat, whatever time of day that you are taking this, morning, evening, night. Just showing up on your mat here for yourselves, taking the time that you need. Two more breaths for me here. Go ahead and take a nice big deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Last and final one. Go ahead and take a nice big deep breath in. Exhale. Let it go. Shift the weight back into those heels. Begin to wiggle those toes. Maybe wiggling those fingertips. Begin to roll out those wrists in one direction, maybe beginning to roll that neck. Maybe rolling it now in the opposite direction, just warming up that body here for the work that we are about to do on our mats. If your eyes were closed, go ahead and begin to blink them on open. With a slight bend in your knees, you're going to take another nice big inhale, reaching those arms above those heads. Maybe grabbing onto that left wrist, pulling that left wrist on over to the right-hand side. Feeling that nice stretch down that left side of the body, looking over top of that left arm here. Good. Go ahead and begin to grab onto that right wrist, pulling that right wrist on over to the left-hand side. Feeling that stretch down that right side, maybe looking over your right arm here. Good. Maybe begin to let it on out here. Go ahead and slight bend in those knees. Nice big inhale. Maybe giving me a back bend up at the top. Good. And then when you're ready, exhale. Go ahead and forward fold it on down to your mat here. Bringing those hands down. Lifting it up, one right and one left heel. In 3, we're going to walk it on out to a nice high plank. In 2. This next one, let's begin to walk it on out to a nice high plank. Your shoulders are going to be stacked over top of those wrists. Your core is engaged. Energy shooting out from the crown of those heads down through those heels. You're just holding it here and finding strength and stillness. Good. Hold. We're going to go into some side planking. We haven't done side planking in a hot minute. But if this is your first time with me, welcome. We got side planks today. Are we just so excited for some side planking? I am. You're like, Good. In 5, we're gonna roll it on over to the right-hand side. In 3, in 2. This next one, we're gonna roll it on over to the right-hand side. Right arm reaches on up towards the ceiling. Good. Your gaze can be up by those fingertips, or the neck can be down by the mat. It is up to you. You're just holding it here and finding strength. Hold. In 10, we're gonna go into some salsa hip dips. In 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, begin to drop those hips down towards the mat and lift them up. Drop, lift, drop, lift. Good. 8, 7, 6. This is temporary. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here in that side plank. Hold it here. Hold it. Beautiful job. You guys got it. In 5, we're gonna go, not let it out. We're not done. We're gonna come back center for that high plank. In 4, 3, breathe. 2. This next one, go ahead and come back center in that nice high plank. Just hold it here. Yes, you can. Yes, you will. I'm right there with you. I know it burns. I know you feel maybe the shakes. It is okay. Press the floor away from you. In 5, we're gonna roll it on over to the left-hand side. In 3, in 2. This next one, we're gonna roll it on over to the left-hand side. The left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Hold. Good. Your gaze can be up by those fingertips, or it can be down by the mat. Whatever feels good for you here, you're just holding it here, finding strength and stillness. Beautiful job. In 10, we're gonna go into those hip dips on the left-hand side. In 9, 8, 7, smile, you guys got this. Give me 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, let's get into those hip dips. Lift it up, drop them down. Lift, 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 lift. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Don't let it out. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it here, hold it here. Beautiful job. Breathe. I need you guys to breathe. Yes, you can. Yes, you will. In 5, we're gonna come back center for that nice high plank. In 3, 2. Go ahead and come back center for that high plank. All I need is 10 more seconds right here. 10 more seconds. Good. Give me 9, 8, 7. Dig deep. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, dropping down those knees, bringing them to the width of the mat. Big toes to touch. Just find a nice child's pose here. Take a nice big inhale. Exhale. Let it all go. Last one, take a nice big inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Beautiful job. When you're ready, you're gonna come on up to all fours and come down on your backs, okay? You're gonna grab that resistance band and we're not done with core. I know, we're not, sorry. Didn't feel the burn enough. You're gonna grab your resistance band and you're gonna place it above those feet like such, okay? Feet are gonna be flexed the entire time. You're gonna begin to roll it onto your backs. From here, I'm not wearing my clip. Oh my gosh, I can't balance on it. From here, you're gonna find a nice imprinted spine. So you're gonna inhale and then exhale. When you exhale, you're gonna soften those ribs and that lower back is gonna be pressed down into that mat, okay? All right, from here, you're gonna begin to float those legs up to tabletop position. You're gonna fight the tension on that band so that those knees are in line with those hips. Arms come behind those heads. Elbows out nice and wide. You're gonna just go ahead and take a nice big inhale. And then exhale, you're gonna lift it on up for a nice upper ab curl, lifting up those head, neck, and shoulders. Beautiful job. Inhale as you lower down. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower back down. Good. I like looking at my nail polish on my toes. It just looks so good. It's like an Essie color, I think. I don't know the name, but if you guys see it and you want to know, let me know and I will let you know. Good. I just like seeing them. They look so good. I'm so proud. I think I got them done like 2 weeks ago too, and they still look great. Don't you love it when that happens? Exhale, lift it on up, squeeze it on up at the top. It is not a pull from those head, neck, and shoulders. It is a pull from those rib cages. Lift and then lower. Make sure that your knees aren't coming together and that you have tension on that resistance band. You're gonna fire up that core even more with more tension. Good, give me 5. 3, 2. This next one here, we're gonna add on and spice it up even more. And this next one, hold it here in that nice upper ab curl. Excellent job. Right side only. Begin to send that right leg along. Beautiful job. And then begin to bend it back into tabletop. Good. So you're holding it nice and lifted in that nice upper ab curl here. Okay. And you're just bending and extending that right leg. Left leg stays nice and isolated. This is where the tension comes into play for that resistance band on top of those toes. If you don't have a resistance band, it's okay. Just make sure that you have a little bit of space between those knees and that those shins stay nice up and parallel to the ground, okay? I don't want them down here, okay? I don't really know what we're working down here, but I want it nice and controlled and stabilized here, okay? Give me 5, 4. That right leg is gonna stay extended long. You're gonna still hold it up in that nice upper ab curl. In 3, and 2. This next one, hold that right leg long here. Beautiful job. Begin to lower down those legs down to the ground and then bring them back on up to center. Good, so that right leg stays long, left leg stays bent. You're just lowering them down together with that band and then lifting it back on up. When I say back on up, that left knee comes back into that nice tabletop position, okay? Lift. You're gonna notice that I don't necessarily touch the ground, and it's because I don't wanna lose that control with my lower back. As soon as you begin to touch the ground and you feel like there's a gap here, you're losing that core control, okay? Also, I'll give you the option, if your neck begins to bother you, you're more than welcome to hands down by those sides. Take them out from underneath those booties. Take them out from underneath them. I am a stickler because you're not going to be engaging that core. I would much rather you just bring down your head, neck, and shoulders, and you're lowering it down and then lifting it back on up on your exhale. Otherwise, you're right here with me, lowering down, lifting it back on up. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, still fight the tension on that band. Give me 3, give me 2. This next one, bring it on up to center here. Good. You're gonna begin to bend that right leg, extend that left leg long. Switch it on out, right leg goes long, left leg goes into tabletop. Switch, 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 switch. Good. Squeeze that core. Maybe you come down a little bit lower to get that more abdominal engagement here. Good, give me 5, 4. We're gonna end with that right leg and tabletop, left leg is long. In 3, and 2. This next one, left leg stays long, right leg is in tabletop position. Beautiful job. From here, you're gonna begin to lower down those 2 legs down to the ground and then lift it back on up. So we got those leg raises here. Good. You're breathing, you're unclenching your jaw, you're smiling, you're powering right through this core series. We already warmed up those obliques here. Now we're just working those lower abdominals and middle abdominals here. Actually, we're hitting all of them, to be honest. Good. Lowering it down and then lifting it back on up. Good. I need 10, 9, 8, 7. Check your form. How are you doing here? Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, go ahead and bring it back on up to center here. Go ahead and begin to send that right leg long, so both legs are long here. Good, just hold it here. Begin to bring those feet out to the width of the mat. Fight that tension on that band, bring it out, 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 out. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Begin to let it on out. Excellent work, you guys. Go ahead and lose that resistance band. You won't need it for the remainder of class. We're gonna go ahead and come on up to standing. We got glutes, baby. Let's get into the glutes, okay? I did this exercise a couple days ago, and it's a challenging one, but we got it because we can do tough things here. I know we can. I know we can on my channel. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and come up to standing. Your right heel is gonna come onto the yoga block as such. I will go ahead and face you, then that way you know from a facing, and then I'm gonna come to the side, okay? So that yoga block is gonna come underneath that right heel, okay? Just giving it a nice height. As well as if it's too high or if you need to grab a book, go ahead and grab a book. If you don't want to utilize the yoga block or a book, you don't have to, okay? It's just gonna really engage those glutes and quads as well. You're gonna have a dumbbell in either hand. You're just gonna hold them by those shoulders here. We're not doing anything crazy. It's just extra added weight to help you stabilize, all right? So from here, feet are gonna be underneath of those hips, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and come to the side here, okay? From here, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go just into a simple squat to begin, right? Just a simple squat, nothing to be scared of, right? Go ahead and send those hips back, coming into that squat, and then raise it back on up. Good, sending those hips back, and then lifting it back on up. Good. You can have that nice little hinge forward. Just make sure that those shoulders are rolled out of that neck, and you're not clenching it up here, okay? Look at me, I'm like crunched up, okay? And then lift it on up. The other thing that I want you to be mindful of is try not to look down towards your feet, try and look in front of you. The only reason why I give this cue, to be honest, is so that you can protect your neck from getting that bump in the back of it, okay? We're always looking down, maybe reading, maybe looking at a computer screen, maybe a majority of their time, maybe our phones, all right? So I really want you just looking up. It's just a nice reminder to get in the habit of. I give a lot of cueing for that, and it's mainly because I want to also make sure that we have our heads in line with our spine. Good. Send it back. Lift it on up. Good. In 5, we're going to get into it. You ready? We're going to add on. In 4. In 3, we're going to stay low. In 2. This next one, we're going to stay low in that squat here. Stay low in that squat. Little tiny pulses down and up. When I say down and up, it's like those hips are pressing back behind you, okay? Like there's an invisible string pulling those hips back and back and back and back. Good. Maybe now see, as we're pulsing, maybe you can lift up your left heel as you continue to pulse those hips back. Good. If not, you're more than welcome to keep that heel down. If that yoga block again is too much, you go ahead and lose it. If you want to bring those dumbbells by that chest, you can always bring them by your chest, okay? You can even go ahead and lose them. In 5, we're going to add on. In 3. In 2. This next one, stay low right here. When you're ready, you're going to press that weight down into that right leg, step that left leg on out to the side. Step it in. It is a small movement, okay? You gotta stay strong in that right leg. Good. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, step it in, hold it here. Little tiny pulses back and back and back and back. Good. Give me 5, 4. Yes, you can. I'm going to come to the center so I can see you. Give me 3. Give me 2. All right, stay low. We're not done. Round 2. We're going to begin to step that left heel You can have it still raised, you can have it down. You're gonna step it back behind you and then step it up. Step it back, step it up. It is a small movement, okay? It is very, very tiny. I'm gonna come back to the side, then that way you can see. All right, you're stepping it back just a little bit as you stay low. Step it back, step it up, step it back, step it up. Good, give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, stay low. Little tiny pulses down and up. Little tiny pulses down and up. Good, give me 10, 9, drop it a little bit lower. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, let it on out. Shake it on out. Grab a drink if you need to. Let that heart rate is up, baby. I know. All right, we good? We in it? All right, guess what? We got the other side. Some upper body, and then, wow. Wow. That was insane. You guys ready for the next one? I'm sweating through my leggings. I'm wearing blue for Christmas. Whew. You guys ready for the next side? All right, so left heel is gonna come onto that yoga block here. All right, those weights are gonna come by those shoulders, okay? From here, you're just gonna go ahead and start off with that nice simple squat. You're not here for long. Begin to send those hips back and then raise it back on up. Send those hips back and then raise it on up. Good, very simple to begin. I cannot feel my left quad and my right quad since doing this move the other day. So, you know what? You already did the one side. We have to do the other. Like, you just can't have it lopsided, you know? I didn't make up the rules that we had to have two sides, okay? I only made up the rule that we have to make them even, okay? Like, we just have to, okay? Drop it down, lift it on up. Again, if that yoga block is too much, you can go ahead and lose it. Good. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, stay low right here. Stay low. Little tiny pulses down and up. I'm going to come to the sides, so then that way you guys can see me. Good. Little tiny pulses down and up. Stay low and controlled. Pulse it back and back and back and back. Good. Yes, you can. Fire up those glutes, fire up those quads. Now, if it's in you, you can go ahead and raise up that right heel and then begin to pulse it back and back and back and back. Good. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7. We're going to step it out to the right and then back in. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's get into it, shall we? Stay low. Step it out to the right, step it back in. Step it out, step it in. Step it out, step it in. Out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. If you want to come down from that heel, you're more than welcome to do so. Good. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, stay low. Continue to pulse those hips back and back and back and back. Good. Give me 5. We're going to step that right leg back behind us in 3, 2. There is sweat coming from my elbow. This next one, so you're just going to go ahead and step it back and then step it up. Notice how it is a small movement. I'm still staying low and I step it on up. Step it back. Step it up, back, up, back, up. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, stay low right here. Go ahead and just pulse those hips back and back and back, and back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. My Siri just started playing on my phone. Give me 4. Oh, my Atlanta. 3, 2, last 1. Whoo! Let me go ahead and turn off my phone. I apologize. I must have said Siri. It's all right. Well, we got it on out. Beautiful. I don't want to get copyrighted with have that playing in the background. All right, shake it on out. How do we feel? Shake out those glutes. Give yourself maybe a nice little stretch. Maybe coming into a nice figure 4 stretch. Bringing one foot over top of that knee. Go ahead and shake out those glutes. There is sweat coming from my elbows. Good. Gracious, I love it. All right, so from here, you're gonna go ahead and come down to your mat. You can lose the block. You have a weight in either hand, okay? Feet are gonna be planted down on the mat, okay? From here, those arms are gonna be palms face down, kind of like at a goalpost, but they're up here, elbows out nice and wide, okay? Your feet are planted, hip width distance apart. Just to begin, you're gonna press those arms on up towards the ceiling and then drop them back down. Press, drop, press, drop. Getting into those nice shoulder presses, getting into that nice upper body here. Press, release, press, release. Good, press. The reason why I have you guys down on your backs for this instead of standing is because your legs probably feel like jello and you probably wouldn't have that nice control. If you were to be standing, you'd probably be more so going to the momentum of the body, okay? In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, press it on up, palms face in towards the center of the body. Open up those arms out wide and then begin to bring them back on up to center. Open those arms out wide and then go ahead and bring them back on up to center. Good. Open them on out wide to center. Good. I need 10 more of these. Smile, you guys are doing amazing. That sequence is not easy by any means, especially for the lower body. Good. I need 5 more, and then we got a nice little combo. In 3, 2. This next one, palms come back on up to center. Go ahead and bring those palms face down. Beautiful job. From here, you're gonna begin to bring those elbows out wide. Once they're out wide, you're gonna go ahead and begin to press them on up, but begin to lift those hips on up towards the ceiling, coming into a nice glute bridge. Beautiful job. Those arms are palms gonna face center. Begin to open them on out wide as those hips drop down to the ground. Lift those hips back on up as those arms come back to center, palms facing in, palms face down. Begin to drop those elbows out wide, hips go down. Press. Flip the palms. Lower everything out wide. Press. Palms face down, lower. Press. Good. It's a nice little coordination combination right here. So any single time that those arms come down to the ground or down to the mat, those hips come down, okay? As those arms come back on up towards the ceiling, those hips raise. Good. I need 10. Squeeze those glutes. Like if I were to come around with a $250 gift card from Starbucks, you'd be able to squeeze that gift card and get 2 free drinks with that $250 Starbucks gift card. Beautiful job. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, This next one, you're gonna hold those hips raised, palms are gonna be facing in. Just little tiny pulses up and down with those hips. Pulse it up, and up, and up, and up. Good. 8, 7. Squeeze those glutes up at the top. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold those hips raised. Hold them here. Can you begin to lift the balls of those feet up from those heels? Lift those heels and then lower them back down. Lift those heels and then lower it back down. Lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift, lower. Good. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Those hips are gonna stay raised here. You're gonna begin to bend in those forearms. The elbows come down by those temples and then press them back on up. Bending them down and press them back on up. Bend, press, bend, press, bend, press. Maybe you lift up those hips a little bit higher. Belly button still scooping in, rib cage is pulling in. Press. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You got a last little sequence right here. Just pulse those hips up and down towards the ceiling. Yes, you can. You guys got it. Pulse it up and up and up and up. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Let it on out, let it on out. Beautiful job. You're gonna bring those weights down to the side. You're not gonna need any more equipment for the remainder of today's class. You're gonna go ahead and flip it on over to a 4-point position. Once you're here in that 4-point position, we're gonna end with a nice little plank series. Don't worry, I will give you guys maybe a break. Maybe. All right. From here, you're gonna go ahead and shoulders are gonna be stacked over top of those wrists. Your core is gonna be engaged. You're gonna press the floor away. All right, from here, you're gonna begin to then send that right leg along behind you and then begin to send that left leg along behind you. So you're nice up and lifted into that nice high plank. Good. So remember how we did those side planks? Well, they're back in action, baby. All right. Pressing the floor away from you. All right, nice little plank series. This is it. Yes, you can. All right, before we get into that plank series, I really want to fatigue your arms, okay? So what we're gonna do, I know I'm so kind, aren't I? We're gonna go into slow and controlled mountain climbers. When I count you in 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, you're gonna drive that right knee in towards that chest and then step it on back. Begin to drive that left knee in towards that chest and then step it on back. Good, driving it up, sending it on back. Up, back, up, back. So you're alternating those knees in towards those chests. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, hold it here, hold it here. Guess what? Now we're gonna go, no break. Sorry, I lied. We're gonna go right into the side planks. You're gonna roll it on over to the right-hand side, right fingertips, so reach for the ceiling. In 3, in 2. This next one, roll it on over to the right-hand side, right fingertips, reach on up towards the ceiling. You're gonna hold it here. Hold it. Gaze can be up by those fingertips or it can be down by your mat. Hold for 10, 9, 8. We got those hip dips in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's get into those hip dips. So drop them down, lift it up, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You're not done. Just go ahead and come back to center for that high plank. Hold it, hold it. Good, hold it here. Yes, you can. Breathe, press that floor away. In 5, we're gonna roll it on over to the left-hand side. In 3, in 2. This next one, roll it on over to the left-hand side. Hold it here in that nice high plank. Yes, you can, yes, you will. This is the final finisher. I know it's challenging, but I know that you're capable. Change something that what you did from the beginning, okay? Notice how you feel right here in this very moment from the beginning of the time that we've started on our mats here today, okay? Hold. In 5, we're gonna go into those hip dips. In 4, 3, 2. This next one, let's get into those hip dips. So drop them down, lift it up, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift. Good for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This next one, just go ahead and come back center. Hold it here. You have 15 more seconds, 15 more seconds. That's it. Good. Give me 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Begin to slowly bend in those elbows by your sides as you begin to lower down onto your mat. Maybe untucking those toes, maybe going into a nice upward facing dog. And then exhale as you go ahead and forward fold it down onto your mat. Go ahead and bring those hands by your sides, resting that cheek onto your mat. Letting that heart rate come down. Taking a nice big inhale. Exhale, let it go. Go ahead and take another nice big inhale. Exhale. Taking a moment. Begin to wiggle those toes, wiggling those fingertips, maybe rolling out those ankles, rolling out those wrists, maybe bending in those knees, windshield wiping them from side to side, letting out any lower back tension that you may have felt throughout today's class. Good. And when you're ready, you can slowly make your way on up to a nice seated position. Oh, my Atlanta. All right. I'm like, hold on. I need to recenter. Go ahead and take a nice big deep breath in. Breathing in all that positive energy. Exhale. Letting go of any negativity, anything that is weighing you down. Last and final one. Go ahead and take a nice big deep breath in. Those palms come together up at the top. You exhale as you bring it down to heart center. I am so incredibly proud of each and every single one of you for showing up here today on the mat. This is not easy at all. This was a really, really challenging class, but you guys decided to power through and stick with it. I am so incredibly proud of you, but more importantly, I want you guys to be proud of yourselves. Thank your bodies, thank your minds for showing up. Always, I know sometimes your 100% is always going to feel different from day to day, but you guys decided to put in the work and put it in. So you guys are so strong, so incredible. If you guys were new here and you guys like what you see, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I would really, really love and appreciate it. Go ahead and comment down below if you guys felt the burn. And again, my name is Alyssa, and I cannot wait to see you guys the next time here on the mat here. But until then, I'll see you next time. Bye.